It's my pleasure to be here. I can't, as people will learn, I can't speak highly enough about you and your group and what you do. I'm 71 years old, so I've been around the block. I I have owned several businesses. Previous to this, I was in the insurance business with I had 20 agents and six ladies in the office. COVID, of course, knocked that out and got out of that and was looking for something that would, was meaningful and also was hot. And I can think of nothing hotter than the weight loss business. And while it's hot, you got to know uh, what to do and who to do it with. And after spending lots of money, uh, we found you. And I consider it a true blessing since working with you, we have more than doubled our sales and are where I wanted to be at the very beginning. So we're doing 35, 40 new clients every month, and that's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for those kind words, Ed. Now, I mean, I know we worked with each other, for quite a bit now, but how did you first hear about our company, or our service in general?
It was an ad that ran on Facebook, and just I, it's been so long I don't remember the ad, to be honest. It piqued my interest, and I have looked at, I bet, hundreds of companies and talked to them. And some of them, they'll promise the moon, and you don't even get off the ground. And I remember, I think the one thing, because I'll be honest, I didn't believe it. But I think if I remember correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the one thing that I remember on yours, if we don't get you, I think it's 300 appointments or
Yeah,
something in so much time,
exactly. Yeah,
and you did it like in one third of that time.
yeah.
So, uh, and they were good quality. I mean, you can get somebody a lot of leads, but they're not worth a hoot. And
Right.
so, I mean, you're still going to have the no shows, et cetera. So people need to beware and know that, hey, that's part of this business. But we will teach, we teach our people how to close sales so that they're able to make the money. But it all starts with advertising. And I have gone from using two or three advertisers at the same time to I have only one, and that's all I want. I cannot speak uh, enough good things about you and your company, uh, what y'all have done for us, and you're being so open to talk to me. And if there's something that I'm questioning, you're always there to answer it.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Ed. Yeah, I mean, from our perspective, it's been a pleasure as well. Can't speak highly enough about this partnership. Uh, it's been one of the best, if not the best we've ever had. So, thank you as well for choosing us and taking that trust.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I mean, you know, I know you kind of already touched on this a little bit, but what would you say was, the challenge you were facing when you first, wanted to click on our ad and speak to us? What were you trying to solve? And, what were kind of the benefits that came out of the partnership?
Oh gosh. Um, Number one, appointments, where we were lucky to get 8 appointments a week. Now we're getting 25 or 30. Uh, we and all still goes to money. Where we were selling two or three a week, now we're selling 10, 12 a week. And that just makes everybody happy. I mean, myself, my staff, everybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, you know, do you think that I know you talked a little bit that you didn't believe at first the whole appointment guarantee and everything like that.
Mhm.
So you had some initial skepticism, but how did that kind of change over time?
Well, and it was nothing against you. It's just that I talked to so many others that, again, promised the moon,
Right.
and ended up they were in the cow patties. as we say in Texas. And uh, you guys from the get-go delivered. And not only delivered, and of course I was even skeptical then. Oh yeah, you're making it look good at the beginning. Well, what's going to be like? Well, honestly, it's gotten better. It is there's sometimes I'll be sitting there watching TV or something, and well, I think it was night before last, and bam, like it was like five people that signed up, for appointments within an hour. I'm like, golly. And
Awesome.
so it didn't take long for me to realize that these guys may be the real thing.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, thank you for that. Now, I mean, just to kind of end it off, a lot of people um that'll maybe glimpse over this video or that are seeing that same ad you did all those months prior, they might have the same skepticism or they've probably gone company to company. I mean, what would you kind of tell them uh in terms of, what you've seen and what advice would you give them if they're kind of deciding whether to choose us or not?
Well, the first thing I would say is don't put blinders on. Don't, I mean, don't look and like when I had the first call with you, I mean, I remember saying, "How old are you?" But,
Yeah.
the one thing I learned is age doesn't matter. And, uh, you know, go in it cautiously. I mean, I did. And uh, you don't know me from Adam. So, you don't know if I'm Parsa's next door neighbor or whatever. But the truth of the matter is, if you have been burned as many times as I was burned by some pretty good sized companies, a lot bigger than Cimarise, um, they in my opinion don't hold a candle to this, and give it a try. I mean, number one, heck, you got a money back guarantee. What more do you want? I mean, none of the others offered that. And uh I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised, as was I, where I'm, instead of making 10 to 15 sales a month, we're making 35 to 40 a month. And that at we're about $350 per sale, and that's ongoing for like 6 to 8 months. Uh, I'd say it's a pretty good investment, and I am very glad that I did not let my skepticism get in the way, and thinking, oh, this can be just like all these other people. Don't, if you do that, folks, you'll eventually see this ad again and you'll go, oh, I remember that guy talking about him, and call, do it sooner than later. I wish I would have. I really do. So that's a
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ed. Yeah, I mean, from our
pleasure.
perspective, it's been a pleasure working with you as well. All messages from, communicating on ads to now the new program that we're trying to launch as well,
Right.
with the partnership. And yeah, I mean, absolute pleasure on our end. So yeah, thank you for those words.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, well, Ed, is there any